Hi, I'm Dr. Frans Cronje, and I'd like to point out some features related to DAN's oxygen regulators. Now, most of you are familiar with DAN's oxygen first aid program, and also that DAN has the mission of making oxygen available at every dive site and on every dive boat. And a big part of that is having oxygen and the delivery equipment, of which the regulator, of course, plays a major role. Now, the DAN oxygen regulator has a flow controller that allows you to run up to 25 liters a minute through a hose to a particular mask, but it also has the diameter indexing safety system that allows you to run up to 2 on-demand oxygen regulators. The part that I'd like to emphasize, though, is that most of the regulators that are sold have the so-called pin indexing safety system. In other words, they will only fit on an oxygen cylinder. However, the cylinders that usually work with a pin indexing system are smaller and transport cylinders, and appropriately so. However, if a diving emergency were to occur, it's quite probable that the injured diver is moved from the dive site and ultimately to a hospital or a facility where additional oxygen is available. And believe it or not, demand systems are not necessarily available in hospitals. It's common to have free flow systems, but they are less than ideal. Now, one of the features related to the pin indexing system is the fact that it can be adjusted through an adapter to be compatible with a large oxygen cylinder. This is a so-called bullnose system. And as you'll see, the pin indexing system here matches the regulator and then allows the DAN oxygen regulator to be used in a large oxygen cylinder. So by having this device, you're actually able to use the DAN oxygen regulator not only on the portable cylinders, but also in hospital on large oxygen systems. And for dive resorts that find smaller oxygen cylinders hard to come by, having a few large cylinders may make more sense, and then you'll definitely need one of these. Thank you very much for following the DAN safety and equipment tips. I hope this has been useful. Of course, if you have any questions, contact Dan.